So we're joined on Mom Talk today by Riley Banks. She's the founder and executive director of Generation Next, a nonprofit that she established when she was only 14 years old. Generation Next has built and oversees a school in Kenya and runs a thrift shop and food pantry in Branson, Missouri to fund the operations. She lives in Branson with her husband, and she's here on Mom Talk today. So welcome, Riley.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you. So can you tell us real quickly, you went to Kenya when you were 14 and you brought over 200 backpacks filled with donated school books or school supplies to Kenya. What made you want to start this initiative there?
Well, we started whenever I was 13. I went on my very first trip to Kenya, and I served in a school called Mosop Orphanage, and during our time there we were helping kids learn English, just small words like ball or bear, and so my job was to go around the classroom and help them spell it out on their piece of paper. And so the very first student I went to help had this little stubby pencil, and I was looking around for another pencil or a pen, and they just didn't have it. And so we just worked with what we had, and I noticed that when I moved on to the next student, the student I had just helped passed his pencil on to the student I was getting ready to help. And so everybody at the one table used this little stubby pencil to write in their notebooks. And I just kept thinking, man, they finally are getting to come to school. Like their parents came up with the funds, or they were able to come up with a sponsor and get to go to school every day, but they don't have the necessary equipment they need to learn. And so I came home knowing that I really wanted to go back to Kenya. I had fallen in love with these just incredible people who are so thankful and grateful for everything that they have. And so with the help of my parents, we started a nonprofit called Generation Next when I was 14, and we started taking backpacks full of school supplies over.
And what have you been able to achieve since?
Since we started Generation Next, we do school supplies. We also do hygiene kits, which keeps a lot of young girls in school. And we also have a school in Kenya that provides a free education for 40 students, and they get a meal a day. And we recently just purchased a community center that we are hoping to start farming, so that way we can do a feeding program and do a sewing program for women who are widowed or don't have a job.